61 Beetle and the 66 split bus here. I want to make a video now about a project that I'm doing today. Like or subscribe if you want to help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Basically what's going on here is my windshield wipers, which are 6-volt windshield wipers, are also stuck. They're not working quite right. I can tell that the motor turns a little bit, but I'm going to show you exactly what's going on and what I'm going to do to fix it. So if I start this up in terms of the windshield wipers, so you can see here, and this is my switch. Okay, so they do work.
Your outdoor space on any budget. Learn more at IKEA-USA.com/.
So if I look under here,
portable design, endless possibilities. Dead right.
well, the thing is, that's a 6-volt windshield wiper motor and a 12-volt system. So what I did is I bought this guy here, which is the 12-volt wiper armature. What that looks like is this here. See, that's what happens. Yeah, now it's stopped and it just makes this noise. So I don't know exactly what's going on. I'm going to take it apart and pull this off, and I'm going to see if I can figure out. There's some kind of problem with how it's turning. So anyway, I'm going to pull the whole thing off. Kind of unfortunate because it's a pain to get on there. But I think with this armature, maybe the speed will be correct. So let's see what happens. So you have to take these two things off. Take my wire cover off. Not be working quite as well as it should. Okay, so first let's just see what's going on with this thing. So I can see one issue, which is here. This thing is bent so that it's going to hit this one. I think what's happening eventually is this thing is bent, and it needs to not be bent so that it doesn't hit. Right, so it needs to be more like this. Alright, well, I grabbed this trickle charger here, and I'm just trying to see if I can get a little charge going into this battery. Who knows? It is a 12-volt battery. That's a car charger, so we're gonna see if I blow something up or something. But anyway, here's my armature. Just need to get a regular screwdriver, and I'll start opening that up. Okay, I got screwdrivers. Nope, too big. Okay, finally got something that'll work. So I'm assuming I'm gonna take these off. And get this thing off. I think I'll take this and pull this thing off here, and then you can see what's in there, which is this thing being the armature. How do you get that off? That's a damn good question, I think. So these are two fairly long screws, it looks like. This is the first time I've ever done this, so two pretty long screws. And this thing comes off. That seems to grip the armature. Now I can take the 6-volt armature out, hopefully. Let's see if it'll come out. Seems to be held in by something. I don't know if there's a spring or if it's just magnetic. Yeah, it's just magnetic. Okay, so in theory, that's a 6-volt armature. It's the 12-volt armature. So I'm going to, well, I don't know that for a fact. I'm just assuming. So what I'm going to do, clean this out a little bit. Seems to be some sort of a washer there. Okay, so I've got the assembly back in place. Now I'm looking to see how the wiring was. So I'm looking at my photo here of the wiring. So there was a red-black that goes first, and then the brown was in the middle, and then the other one was up top, so we're going to try that. Now we can try it without the wiper arms on and just see. The other thing is I have to connect this ground, which goes to here. I'm just hoping that it doesn't interfere with anything underneath. And let's try it. It does seem to hit. So it does seem to hit the it hits the it hits the ignition. So that's what I had done before, where I bent it a little bit. And I don't know if that... let's try it again. See if... All right, so in the end, it's a lot slower with the 12 volt. So I'll show what it is, but I'm not sure I like it better, but it's definitely different. And the parking works. Park. So, you know, I'm not sure that's better or not, but maybe it'll work better long term in terms of, you know, I wish there was something that was a little bit in between, but anyway, that's the 12 volt. Alright, so the only thing that I would say is and the parking works. It'll park. So, you know, versus the 6 volts replaced, so definitely slower, but seems to be proper one. So anyway, for whatever reason, this one here just spins a lot faster as the 6 volt one. And now I have the 12 volts in, so I'll decide if I like that better. But I think it's appropriate for the voltage. So.